Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Wednesday night edition of Inside the Headset. Going to roll over to Williamson County, right around that Franklin area, and going to talk to my good friend, the head coach of the Ravenwood Raptors, head coach Will Hester. How you doing tonight, Coach?
Doing good, Stork. How about you, man?
Doing well. Just I've had a really good show. I've talked to Coach McDaniel. I've talked to Coach Rankin. We went down the Fabulous 50 from the Cecil Joyce article and relived the 94 when he was loaded. and talked to Kevin Creasy earlier today, and now I'm going to talk to you. Well, you're sitting at 5-3. And taking a couple of losses in that three. One of the first losses you got was around week 1, and you lost to NBA, and then you and Kevin went at it and played on TV, and you lost that one, and you were right in that one. But then this one, this past Friday night, was a surprising one to me. But talk to me a little bit about Centennial. Lost that one 28-24, Coach.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know who all knows, but we lost our quarterback 3 weeks ago against Hendersonville.
Oh, no, I did not know that.
Anytime you lose a guy that's committed to play at Mississippi State and all that kind of stuff, it changes things a little bit. So we've had to revamp the offense and kind of the philosophy with which we're going. There's been some growing pains with that. Played a good Centennial team whose only loss was earlier in the year in that storm split game that was started on Friday, finished on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
The Independence, those guys are playing really, really well, and we went over there and had an early lead on them, and they came back on us, and then we scored late, and they scored a little bit later to get the W. So, definitely not how we wanted it to go, but we still control our own destiny going into, week 9 and 10. Obviously, this is a non-region game this week, but next week, week 10 against Indy, if we win, we host a playoff game. If we lose, we go on the road.
You and Coach Guthrie hit that same brick wall. Coach Gutt lost Brendan Mayhew, and you lose your quarterback. Did you feel like your backup had where was he at the time? You lost it over at Hendersonville, and you had to throw him into the fire. Where did you feel like you were right there?
Yeah, I mean he played well. We played a couple of different guys. Went in the little Wildcat type version, and then we've got 2 other quarterbacks that we're going to play this week that got a little bit of time against Centennial, but played really well against Summit and got the win that week, and which I think was y'all's fall break week over there. And then we had Centennial last week. And, obviously we didn't play as well. Turned the ball over twice, which was mainly the difference in the game. Had a couple of untimely penalties. But, it's definitely a game that we could have won, but we didn't. And, you got to learn from those situations and try to be better come playoff time.
Well, you got JP2 in this non-region game, and they're 6-2 and playing good, and we know who all they got to play. So their schedules their schedule's no fun. So
absolutely.
So how do you? I mean, when you look at JP2, and I haven't seen any of them on film this year, but of course, for those of you that do not know, that's where Golden Tate played, is at JP2, and Jeff Brothers was one of the first coaches there. But what do you do against these guys, Will?
Well, I mean, they have a quarterback that's committed to Pittsburgh. He's been banged up and hadn't played the last couple of weeks. We don't know if Kenny will play this. Kenny Minchie's who we're talking about. We don't know if Kenny will play this week or not. They got a couple of dynamic receivers that have had great years. Their only losses are to Baylor and NBA, who are both undefeated and playing each other this week to kind of stake claim to that D2 AAA first place situation. So you're right, it's going to be a tough challenge for us. They're a little unorthodox on defense and bring pressure from all different areas. So, it boils down to the same things that it does every week. The things that we didn't do well the last time out is we got to tackle better, we got to protect the football, and we got to kind of find a way to run the ball. So, all the things that coaches use as coach speak are 100% valid and true. You just got to play better than your opponent, blocking and tackling and taking care of the ball.
Well, and I'd hate to say the cliche, how you doing on the injuries, but that would be an understatement as of right now and everything. But taking the quarterback out of it and everything, where are you as far as the situation on your injury situation going into this game against JP2?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's any different than anybody else, in what is considered now week 10 of the season.
Yeah.
Obviously, everybody's had a war of attrition. Everybody's got some bumps and bruises. It's all about, are you hurt or are you injured, right? If you're injured, obviously you can't play, but everybody's a little bit hurt and out there fighting through and giving all they got for the name on the front of their jersey and to represent the name on their back. So, those guys are going to step up. They're going to play hard, but, in the end, we're as healthy as just about everybody else.
And then we'll talk to you next week. But your road is not easy. You just mentioned it, and I appreciate you doing that and not looking ahead. But just right now, I mean, you're not looking ahead. But gosh, you got to let the kids and and everything look. This is a non-region. We do need to win this one, but we got to win the one next week too. So I mean, it is what it is.
Yep.
It's the next 14 days, but. In some cases, I'm getting ready to talk to Ben Caudell, and, I mean, he's going to be in a situation here real soon after Friday night, no matter what, after Wilson Central. They are in playoff mode. Riverdale and Stewart's Creek are definitely going to that game Friday that we will be doing on Stork Vision. That'll be a playoff game. And because the winner is going to play the following week, and the loser's going to sit. And so, it's going to be, but I think, at this point, both those coaches probably look at it and say, it's not been the greatest season for neither one of us, but we're making the best of it. But daggone it, you rather be kind of sitting where you are, and say that means something, going in, regardless of the rest of the season, the next 10, 11 days, whatever, leading up to that game for those two teams and those kids and those schools, it is huge because
same for us.
Yeah.
We can, if we win against Independence, we can be first in the region. If we lose Independence, depending on how things shake out, we could be fourth.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's a big game for us. You're either win in your hosting game and lose, you're going to Memphis. So,
no.
Do you want to take that charter ride, or do you want to sleep in your own bed and not have to worry about getting on that bus? So.
No, and you could be going to Collierville if you lose that game. That is not good, Coach. Oh, no, I didn't think about that. You could be going to Collierville. Oh, so yeah, you've got a tough road ahead, and but hey, I appreciate you being on Inside the Headset, and we'll talk to you next week. And good luck Friday night against JP2, Coach.
Thanks, Stuart. Appreciate it, man.
All righty, see you. Bye.